And then we lost it all. Sandy Butters and her son are no longer friends. How horrible. Also, I'm gonna put the laptop in his inventory. I don't particularly trust his family not to take that and sell it or break it or pawn it. You know, Zorfum, if anybody can tell me why they are zombies, I would be glad to hear it. They don't do anything. I know they were added with Supernatural, but they don't do anything. Like, the first time I added them, I was like, okay, I can't let my sim go out at night and get bit by zombies. He'll turn into a zombie and he'll do shit like this. They don't do anything. They scare you. I don't even think they can be your friends. Even though I would be curious, could you? Would it be possible to interact and have a friendship with these zombies? What if you knocked up a zombie? Get a zombie pregnant. Does it have a baby zombie?
Oh.
Suddenly I have a lot of questions, and I unfortunately don't have a science lab. Go say hi? I can. It won't let me. It's possible that Hamilton can't say hi because he's a kid. You know what? Before you go to bed, go use the toilet, little bedwetter. We already know you'll have an accident. And we can't let that happen in his nice, expensive bed. Go up to her and say woo. I can't even say boo. Let alone say woo. Okay. I'm curious how fast forward is gonna work. Look at this. Let's look at the time. And the zombie hops in a taxi and drives away. Oh my gosh. Clock is actually moving. It's absolutely amazing. Raid, if you can get to like level 4, I've got a level 5 druid, and Deeds also has a level 6 enchanter there that we can all group with. Trying to get more of you guys addicted to EverQuest so you can level up characters and we can eventually have farm parties that last all through the night. I was saying, level 4, if you just stay there and even just farm decaying skeletons, that'll get you so much money. I did that on my necromancer, and I think I walked away with like 12 platinum and a backpack full of bone chips. It's pretty freaking delicious setup. So, what do we need to do before we go to school? Definitely need to take an extreme shower. I'm also slightly disappointed now that I think about it that we moved so, we moved from our last little hovel into this rundown little trailer, and we never got to see the booby trap on the shower go off. Metal Slime, the game's too hard for you anyways, so don't worry about it. An extreme shower? I don't know. Stand on your head, like you said. That's a good one. What about, instead of using a loofah or a wash rag, we use a pad of steel wool. Or a Brillo brush. The adults will be returning in 2 hours. Oh no. Quick, I need to sell something. There. We cleaned up. I sold the pet bowl. That we are never going to have... We're never going to have a pet. Hamilton, when he moves out on his own, he may get a pet at some point. But pets are so cheap. Like, when I say cheap, I mean cheat. As in cheesy. whopping 2 hours, huh? No, don't wash dishes. Somebody else can do that crap. Or... ah, crap. I was hoping I could throw the dishes away. Can I? Yes, I can. Who needs to do dishes? Just throw the plates in the garbage. Save your Sims a little bit of elbow grease. A super manly shower tool? I have no idea. Shower tool just sounds weird. Uh-oh, I think the parents are back. The game is deciding to be a butt. Hello, Mom and Dad. You know, these jerks, they probably won't even bring us back a souvenir or tell us where they went. They just up and vanish, leaving us home alone. Also, somebody needs to pay the bills. I eat off paper plates too. Paper plates and a couple of huge ceramic bowls that are super easy to wash. I love living the life of a bachelor again. It's glorious. So I'm curious what it is about our parents, because they're back and now the game has a nice little stutter step going on. Well, you're home, so go pay the bills before the repo man shows up and decides to take everything. $88 for our bills. Or fine, it'll just give me the option to do it. That works too. Maybe it's just the amount of extra work or something. It shouldn't be the amount of extra work from 2 of them. I'm half tempted to delete them both from existence. Just get out of here. In fact, I do want to try something. I'm going to spend a couple minutes here looking through the bonus settings or whatever. Master controller. I talked about this before, but there's an option somewhere in here. I'm like 90% sure anyways, to actually remove their icon from over here and let them more or less act like a roommate. Ownership, progression options. Progression options sounds like something. No. I don't think it would be under here. Like, there's so many different things you can change. I'll let you guys just browse through all of these on your own. Needless to say, you could get very in-depth, adjusting every little minute detail about what your civilians and Sims can and cannot do. Newborn, you can change how they get their last name, if it's from the mother, if it's from the father, if it's a combined hyphenated one. Change if they get maternity leave. It's actually extremely robust. Allow going steady. Allow Sims to break up. Feels like it might be one of those. 600 plastic forks and 600 plastic spoons. You would do that, and then I guarantee you that you would probably regret it, as they would be the cheap pieces of crap that break over and over and over. At the very least, you can't cut anything like a piece of pizza or probably even spaghetti noodles without them breaking. What else can we change? I'm just not entirely sure why 2 extra Sims in the house would be eating the game so much. See, I don't want any of those options. Cased options or cast options are for separating the townsfolk into various groups that you can change the settings on. Okay. Yeah, like, see, I can go here. I saw that option. I can add roommates, I can add Sims. But there is absolutely no way to remove them. Kind of a bummer. But again, all we gotta do, hopefully, is make it through this week. One more week. Dad'll probably spend half of that time in jail. An unlucky criminal, for those of you who don't know about our dad. You should just get chopsticks, Burton. Just learn to eat everything with chopsticks. Take a class? No. We don't have the money for you to take classes, Dad. Are you crazy? Pillow fight with Constance Lopez. Look, you're not gonna pillow fight with your coworker who is also married. I mean, you can if you want, but I'm not going to arrange it. Visit the Vault of Antiquity. You could do that on your own if you wanted to. Why would you have to eat soup? You could just drink it. It's the best part about soup. What do I have good old Hamilton doing? Normal effort? That really should be all he needs to do. We can get him out of school with a decent mood. Focus on logic. Oh wait, didn't I promise him charisma skill? Become best friends with your dad. I don't think that's gonna happen either. You just don't spend a whole lot of time with him. Everybody's got their own lives, and you still want to meet a vampire. You've met your mom. Crying out loud. I probably should just have him learn cooking, like I want. Then he can cook his own damn pancakes, and we don't have to worry about waffles ever again. Matzo ball soup. Can't you use the chopsticks to get the matzo balls? You wouldn't even need to pinch them, you could just stab them, right? Could basically, I don't even know what that's called now. Skewers? That's what your chopsticks become? Are you two actually going to continue to get along? This is disappointing, you know, we made you guys crazy for a reason. Yeah, but if they fall apart into smaller chunks because they're crappy, surely then they would get more of a soupy consistency that you could just go back to drinking. Game, don't mess with me. I know where that can go. Also, let's sell the dog toys. Let's sell the Wellsian Time Portal. I can get that for 509. Or I can sell it for 509. I'm not going to. But I am going to get it off of our lot. We're not going to be going to the future anytime soon, so that's one less fancy thing floating about. Christopher Davies. That name sounds familiar too. I was gonna say, I don't know what matzo balls are. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably not. If only I knew where to get one, King. I would take as many additional grandmothers as I possibly could. Can a person have too many grandmothers? What is she doing? She's using her hypnotic powers on him. Is that how you got him to marry you, Mom? Did you brainwash him? Zach Butters doesn't know what to do. He's been dazed by Sandy Butters' hypnotic gaze. I kind of want to make her, yeah, we're going to make her drink. No? Okay. I had to try it. I generally don't like taking control of them, but whatever. Congratulations, Dad. You finally officially met a vampire. You want to have your fortune told, and you want to travel to the future. Well, don't you just want all of the difficult things? And you want to meet someone new. That you can probably do. Hamilton. Why do you want to mess around with a whoopee cushion? You want to pull a prank? I bet we can do that one. What's going on, Outlaw? And yes. Not only is the sun out, but it will remain out. It's truly a horrifying situation. What I need to get so I never know if it's light or dark out is just a bunch of blackout curtains for my room. I think that's going to be the next thing I get in a week or so. I'll make it so that it always feels like the witching hour in my room. Okay, I'm gonna guess you didn't get any logic. Probably have to do multiple days of that. Kind of disappointing. So, what do we need you to do? You need to have fun. You need to do your homework first, actually. Did you... Did that really say a broken laptop? Dad's telling one of his spooky wizard stories. No, it's a bodkin. Okay. Look, Hamilton, what I want you to do is ask your mom for help. I would say ask Zach, but... I guess I'll ask him anyways, because that's who I clicked on. You think Dad will stop telling one of his creepy ghost stories? She always was Dad's biggest fan. And it had been quite a while since he'd told one of his stories. Oh, you're... He's gonna listen half-heartedly while doing homework. That was perfect timing with his story and the music. Did you do that on purpose, Dad? Did you time your story to sync up like that? That's like something I would do in Dwarf Fortress or Wormwold. I'm impressed. Zach has a bit of dramatic flair. Maybe you shouldn't have been a criminal. Maybe we should have sent you into show business, Zach. So, Mom and Dad have made more money not going into work than they have at work so far. I'm glad we're back to Skipsville. I had really missed it for a while. In fact, let me check something. Well, they're sitting there doing homework. Where is the city hall at? Surely this is all the business district. There's the food bus. A thrift store. At some point, we're probably gonna have to go get Hamilton some new clothes. We've got the potion shop over here. I want to go check out. There's the gypsy wagon. Fey Ray Arbitorium. If for some reason we wanted to go capture some fairies and put their magic dust in a bottle, which is tempting. I'm not gonna go horseback riding. The chance of getting Christopher Reeved is just way too hard, way too high. Arbitorium, Arboretum. Can we just call it a terrarium? This town has to have a central government. Where the hell is it located? What is this, some type of dojo, maybe? You can't stop me. Hold your fire. You can't stop me. Sensei's dojo, we could go train there. Oh, here we go. Public Services Office. The police station. And the military. Enroll in homeschooling? That is pretty pointless. I definitely wouldn't want mom or dad homeschooling us. Tour City Hall. Why would we do that? This isn't Pawnee. There's nothing there I would want to see. Join the ROTC. Sure, Mom, you can talk with the guy you're gonna cheat on Dad with. Just don't call me after I move out and try to get a place to stay. What do we got? The dresser, the vector. This is one of the things I wanted to turn on. Diseases. I'm gonna screw the game up even more. Accidentitis. Allow cybernetic transformation. That seems kind of scary. Burning sim. We'll do reduced lethality and enable that. I don't want to just abandon this game whenever the performance gets so bad. I want it to just come crashing down. The common cold is enabled. I want to make sure that's saved. Yep. Laugh Riot enabled. Llama Pox enabled. The Munchies, those are definitely enabled. Sim AIDS enabled. Don't stick your dick in everything you see, or your sim dick might fall off. I did in my YouTube series say never turn it on because it would destroy the world. But we're gonna turn them on here because hell, why not? What's up, Dan? I almost wouldn't have recognized you. It's your calling card. I like it. So, the cost of consultation, I'm gonna make it cheap. If we need to go to the doctor, it's only gonna cost $250. The length of consultation is 60 minutes. I think that will be good. Enabled. All of that is true. Gotta double check, triple check everything. Allow inactive purchases. Strain reinfection difference. So if you get infected with a strain of it, the strain has to mutate 5 more times before it can reinfect you. You'll be immune to the next several outbreaks of it. In fact, outbreaks allow active sims. I do not want one of our active sims to be patient 0. Show notices. Definitely show notices if the SimDC, the SDC notices an outbreak. I'm not going to click Start Outbreak, as tempting as that is. Okay. More fun things, though. What do we got? The Register. I'm not entirely sure what that does. Allow immigration. Allow resident assignment, sure. Animal control. Maximum deer. See, I'm gonna change a bunch of stuff here. Deer, I don't care about. Raccoons, too. Stray cats. I don't need a whole bunch of animals being generated and running around the world. Like, we'll only have one wild horse. Who gives a shit about horses? Unicorns will be cool. I don't really know about anything else. Hey, what's up, Namai? Welcome to the stream. Traffic. Food trucks. I only want one food truck out there. Does not require a parking spot, because the food truck really, they don't have to obey any laws. The Overwatch, that sounds powerful. Cleanse the dead. Purge genetic hair, huh? Okay. I don't think there's anything in here really I can change that hasn't already been changed. I feel like we messed with that one at some point. What else do we got? Careers. Assassination. The assassination careers. We don't need to worry about all of the numbers there. All we need to make sure is allow arrests. Yes. Yes. Allow teens to be killed. Sure. Allow user-directed progression denied kills. Don't know what that means. But okay. And hiring cost? It's gonna cost 10,000 instead of 1,000 to hire an assassin. It's pretty serious. I don't know if the NPCs in-game can do it, but I think they can. We're not gonna mess with the woohooer at all. No, you can change a lot of different settings though. Cyber woohoo. If you want a woohoo, well, surfing. Buffs after yoo-hoo. We don't need to enforce privacy. Matchmaker cost. You can change how animals woohoo. This does not let you woohoo animals. I don't think. You can unlock actions for teenagers and switch to every day after naked woohoo. We're not gonna mess with any of that. The settings are already fine. Karma Simtra. I don't know what any of those do, so forget it. The Rendezvous. I think it means people want to meet up. Pregnancy, same-sex first choice, and things like that. Yeah, I'm kind of doing a run-through of the options just to see if there's anything I missed. Show you guys what you can change. Don't need any of this. Homeless autonomy. I want to get rid of the homeless, honestly. Remove romance on kiss. I don't think I've been through any of this. Skinny dipping. Enforce privacy. Where's the option so that you don't skinny dip with your mom? Hamilton. Talking specifically to you. Allow plant sim pregnancy. Plant sims, huh? Now I've heard everything. There's foreplay. Zombies? You can woohoo zombies. I don't know who was telling me to woohoo the zombie earlier, but apparently we can at some point. That's exciting. Valid location. These are all of the places that you can woohoo in the game. I did not know you could woohoo at the Gypsy Caravan. Okay. Huh. No, I don't remember plant sims from 2. I don't think I ever grew any plant sims. Anyways, I think that is it. And it's between real-time saves. I like that. Number of save cycles. Pause on load, pause on save. Okay. That's the autosaver, so I don't lose 2 hours. Now I only lose 1 hour. Or I only lose 30 minutes. Hamilton, did you seriously go to bed? Well, I was adjusting all of the options and trying to slow the game down even more. It's a world I can do without living in. But what choice do I have, apparently? I'll give them the freedom to do it. And Chris wants to talk again. Why don't you guys just hook up? Good friend. And some guy named Bruce Mattson is Mom's boss. She's got it out for Mr. Lauder here. Who looks strangely like Matt Lauder. Almost. Close enough to catch my attention anyways. Yeah, so these are all the options. I feel like I need to spend even more time in those options adjusting things. I don't want to type up their game. You're killing me here. Look at that! She's daydreaming about not being married. Honestly, I don't think these two care very much. They both go out on their conquests and then come home to be the family that they truly and deeply desire, I guess. That's a shock. I thought they were gonna fight for being in the bathroom at the same time too. Even though Sims are married, I believe they can still get negative moodlets for their privacy being invaded if they dislike the Sim that they're in a relationship with enough. You are remembering correctly, Star Mage. I totally did not mean to come back to this house. But here we are. This is simply the best Sims 3 map ever made. It may also be one of the laggiest, but I'm still not entirely sure of that. Sure, sometimes you need privacy. Sometimes I want to brush my teeth while you're farting in there regardless. I've got things to do and I don't want to wait 30 minutes. These teeth need brushed. He's a wizard, Slacks. You don't need a reading light. Even though I didn't see what light he was using, so maybe he was using something more annoying. I can't believe that we are waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's going to give us a ton of time to get our shit together, at least. Let's see, have waffles. We'll actually force him to make them this time. Do you blame him back then, Cynical? They had to poop in a bucket. Wipe their ass with fox fur or something silly. Say we're forcing him to eat waffles when in his heart he really wants pancakes. Pancakes with a dash of applesauce mixed into the batter to make some fresh tasting apple pancakes. That's Hamilton's favorite. Very rare to actually find them or anyone who knows how to properly make them though. What's up, Happy Carl? I'm gonna try to start streaming earlier. It's gonna be easier on me if I can get on somewhat of a sleep schedule. And that does mean don't start streaming at midnight. Despite the fact I'm still gonna stay up till like 5 o'clock in the morning playing EverQuest anyways. Apparently. How do you burn waffles? More importantly, why did you make waffles in the oven? That might be strike one. They're so bad, I don't even think you can eat them. Okay. Good to know. Just have cereal. We tried to do something fun, and it was not to be. Also, after that... let's set up booby trap with shower dive. Now, I will say, we have to be careful. We have to be careful with setting booby traps. If your teenage or child sim gets caught by the adults, they will punish him. Regardless of what you want to do. Like I say, and I'm gonna try to, but I'm naturally a night owl. My body naturally wants to stay up until 6 or 7 in the morning. No, GoldenEye, it doesn't work like that. Anywhere between 6 and 8, Carl. Central Time. So roughly 6 hours earlier than I was starting. This freaking toilet is garbage. Again, we've had this conversation. Our family has turds that are too big to be flushed. Either that or they've got mud butt and they use a whole roll every time they go. Oh, what is it? I forgot it was leisure day. I completely forgot about that. That's right, Outlaw. Break out the poop knife. I don't know, King. Apparently not that many. Okay, so Operation Booby Trap is underway at 5:30 in the morning. Oh god. Mom's waking up. Good, she didn't wake up in time. I think her sixth sense as a parent was going off. You know what? Go ahead and play some Skate. Skate was an amazing game. It's just a damn shame that it never came to the computer. Throw a pool party. No, I don't want to go to the pool. Like I say, it's mostly just about me trying to be on somewhat of a legit sleep schedule because, like, 3 days out of the week, I'm staying up till 8 in the morning or 9 in the morning. And then for 4 days of the week, I've got to wake up at 9 in the morning. So my schedule is completely flip-flopping. And it's starting to make it hard to get things done. I end up sleeping either far too much or not enough. Slept like the dead. She is... What did she do? We got her with our booby trap. You want a bone Hilda coffin? No. Hamilton, you're not gonna get a sexy bone maid to come live in the house. You freak. Simfest is starting. Okay. So, our grade is unfortunately only B. Our mood is fine. Let's go to the Simfest. I'm curious what's out here. Are you the Simfest? You've gotta be, right? No, you're the Simfest. Okay. What the heck is the Simfest doing? I thought Simfest generally took place in the park, and apparently they don't. Yeah, I can see children making you want to feel dead. My sister with her kids seemed dead. She was a nurse. And raising kids. 12-hour shifts and then home to the crying babies. See, I say more power to the people who want to deal with that type of stuff. I have no problem being the awesome uncle who does not have kids. I don't like screaming or crying or pooping or vomiting. I don't think any of that stuff's for me. I can still spoil and teach my nieces and nephews things, which is always fun. Go to the Simfest. Wait a second. That damn space button again. Gonna ruin everything. I don't know what that ominous music is, but I don't care for it. Flying V's Coffee House. So what the heck is a Simfest? Oh, I see what's going on. It's actually out here. Seraphina Sable. So is a Simfest just a magician showing up? Because if that's all it is, then I'm disappointed that this was simply an ad campaign to get us here. An illusionist? Okay. They're not tricks, Michael. They're illusions. Trick is something a whore does for money. £3 of gummy bears. Do you hate your friend? I'm curious. Let's go watch the show. Bring Dad for the whiz battle. He'll get his ass kicked. Honestly, she throws a bunch of peeps at us. Nobody likes peeps. Get out of here. Throw some real candy at us. Maybe it's just the show is too intense. Hamilton's freaking loving it, though, for some reason. I'm gonna say the game's not loving it. Nice slow clap. You were the only one. Christopher Davies is the proprietor of this place, apparently. So, Squawky Nelson is the next act to go up there. Is that your stage name, Jam? Well, you know it's a bad performance when it's just the two entertainers and then one strange kid. Really? I'll say, if you guys can't figure out your pathing, I'm gonna test out what the kill button does. Hey Sandy, I heard you know your way around a diving board. I'll be throwing a pool party. So Mr. Lauder wants Mom over there. We'll send her. She can go to the party when the time comes. Maybe she'll even take Dad with her so they can get in a fight or something. Also, you know what? Hamilton, I think it's time to go home. We've had fun watching the show, but it's taken far too long. And quite frankly, those illusions are pretty sucky. They're pretty bad. I'm not at all entertained. What are you guys doing? Be yelled at. Okay. I saw you looking at that llama. And the gypsy told me you were gonna cheat on me. With me! Oh no. They get in a fight right before Mom has to go to the party. Oh shit. Serafina Sable has contracted strain 2 of the common cold. We just saw her performance. I can almost guess what's going to happen there. Okay. Set your blood box down, Mom. Go to the party. Maybe the sun will kill her. I don't know if it's even possible. I know she doesn't like being outside, so... good luck to her is all I can say. Clean the dishes, huh? You know you're bored when that's one of your dreams. Is Dad Tommy Wiseau? It's possible, I guess. Somebody mentioned that he does slightly look like him. Except I thought he looked like Zach De La Rocha a little bit more with the dreadlocks. But I can definitely see where the Tommy vibe comes from. The Resident Evil 1 remake? I've heard it's good. Hamilton, this is a job for you. Dad, can you go, like, cook lunch or something? Can you go make some grilled cheese and burn the place down, perhaps, while a real man comes in here and takes care of things? Congratulations, Raid. That's actually pretty quick for level 4. Did you get any newbie buffs or anything? Did somebody come along and Give you some speed buffs or armor buffs. That's like one of the things you've got to keep your eyes open for. Some of those buffs will absolutely make your day. Hamilton, you also need to cut the turds. Hamilton is the lowest ranking member in his family, so he's the one who has to use the poop knife. Chop those turds up. A formal dance is happening soon. It's going to be Sunday at 6 o'clock. So get your designer duds ready to tear up the dance floor. Anyone that wants to go should try and find a date. Well... let's see. We don't even really know anyone. Angela Pleasant, Lilith Pleasant, and Nina Caliente. The three girls we know are all redheads. Serafina Sable is an adult with the cold. Acquaintance, you know what? I'm not even entirely sure. Rabbit fan. Culinary school. Okay, so both of these are in school. Let's talk to Angela. We gotta get ourselves a date. Really? Can I not call her on my phone? Apparently we could go hunt her down. Which would be kind of strange.
That's so.
Booby trap the dance.
You're Jesse Madu.
If we can go to prom, it's an actual location. We'll try to spike the punch, but I'm going to assume it is not. Attend prom. Prom is a night to remember for high school students, filled with limos and uncomfortable formal wear. I don't know about you guys, but my prom formal wear was pretty damn comfortable. And Lola had a baby at the party. Someone just got llama pox. Let's go see what mom's doing real quick. The party is really close, actually. Oh. Their clothes are in the floor. They're down into their... We're gonna say basically undies, so...
Alduma, Tazini Reb.
Hello, Lethal. Hello, Grimmeth. It is odd times indeed.
Flopsy Mendoza. Snimo.
Yeah, I could totally die if I was out there in the sun. It's kind of hilarious because I'm a vampire. And all that. They're best friends. I still don't trust them. Ed Henry has strain 2 of the Laugh Riot. Okay. I mean, he is married to Lola. It's entirely possible that they've got an open swingers relationship. I don't see anyone else in this house. But, I guess that doesn't mean anything. Compliment Dad's cooking. Wow. For his horrifying waffles. You really are too kind, Hamilton. I just gotta say. Too kind indeed. Let's see. Call everybody home. It's an emergency, Mom. Quit boning your work colleague and get back here. Chat long distance, that's always fun. If you go on vacation and meet someone, you can now continue to chat with them. Wait a second, chat? No. I mean, yes. Is the pathing really that narrow? She didn't yell at us earlier when we called. Nancy Hambridge has contracted strain 2. of the Simfluenza. So the diseases are starting to break out. Yeah, that pathing animation is incredibly horrible. I've deleted Sims from existence for that before. Is that shit, does that still happen in Sims 4? Or did they figure out a way to squeeze people through? Cheers, King. Enjoy all the many numerous benefits that brings. It's good to see him practicing his magic, too. That's right. The poop emote. With your EDU account. Wonderful. Hey Sandy, thanks for coming to the party. It was great seeing you in your swimwear. Made me remember what I love about my wife who just popped out a baby 10 minutes ago. Prolonged exposure may result in the loss of supernatural abilities. I didn't know that Mom could possibly lose her vampiric status. I don't think it works like that, but... Okay. An extreme swim. Mom, you just need to come home. Get back inside your trailer, Coffin. Better or worse. What is he planning now? I guess we'll find out here in a second. When we return from these sponsors' messages. It's pretty close to a coffin. It's a tin can coffin. Can't survive a tornado and is unfortunately also a magnet for them. You know, that's one thing Sims games don't have that they need to steal from SimCity. They need actual natural disasters. I really want to see a hurricane sweep through and just wipe out half of your house. Hopefully you'll have been paying insurance and then you can rebuild half of your house however you want. How did you not see him sneak up on you? Once again, Hamilton's a great guy. He's got a heart of gold. He decides to play along with his dad. Even though his dad totally wasn't sneaky. How dare you cut the turds with that knife? I don't know. Why would he be scalding his son? You fixed the shower and the toilet, son. How dare you? You're supposed to be as useless as I am. Be addicted to your magic. I'm curious, did she lose her vampiric status? No. Upgrade to self-cleaning? Let's do that. Well, have you seen what Dad does with his time all day? He just flops his wand about all over the place. It's all Dad does all day long. When he's not setting in gel, that is. Christopher Davies. Chris, if I could zoom to you, I would wipe you out of existence. Yeah, I have not had to troubleshoot any at this point. The game is running a lot better, but it still has its moments where it stutters steps. It was absolutely flawless when it was just Hamilton, but as soon as Mom and Dad got back from vacation, some of the issues returned, which is unfortunate, but it is The Sims 3. And I'm not sure I could ever have it running smoothly at all. Unless I did just play one sim the entire time. Which is an interesting challenge. Yeah, I know, Dad. We all hate this TV, okay? Bang na toofy. How many apples are you up to? You're up to 2. And somehow he has 2 wands. I'm slightly curious, Dad. Did you steal a wand from somewhere? I don't think you can just conjure one up out of thin air. Dark Dreamer has strain 2 of the accidentitis. It's not good. I want to say accidentitis is one of those lethal ones. Oh, I forgot he was a technophobe, so that's why he hates TV. Then quit looking at it, you asshole. If you hate the TV that much, why would you use it? Dad hates anything that has to do with muggles. Like, what are you trying to even summon there? I don't know anything about magic, so I don't know what it's even capable of. But smoke clouds, kinda terrifying. Also, the particle emitter on the end of that wand is hilarious when the game is stutter-stepping like that. But the rest of the game pauses, but not the particle emitter. Not the animations. Like, not all of these special effects and stuff. You've never worked on a toilet with a hammer before, Slacks? I could have swore that's how you were supposed to install them. Ooh, fancy runes. Runes and smoke. Lola Lauder gave the Dirk Dreamer household money. I'm going to assume, even though it said just for the kindness of their heart, because they are feeling so generous, it's actually because Dirk is dying from that disease. I'll sell that TV if you want to keep complaining about it. I'll go out of my way to make Dad slightly happy. Nobody else really needs the TV. Hannah Hooker has strain 2 of the Burning Sim. She's as good as dead. Again, it is possible that all of those Sims on their own can still go to the doctor and get treated. But I don't know if I would trust them. To actually do it. We are so freaking close to this being upgraded. Quick, hammer the porcelain quicker! You've almost sculpted and molded it perfectly. There we go. Now, go get some extreme sleep. You want to upgrade 5 objects? That takes a very long time. I'm not even sure this house has 5 objects that we could upgrade. Could upgrade the stove. Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And that would be, the toilet would have been our 5th one. Okay, so I'd have to upgrade every object in this house, basically. You know what? Dad was proud of us. Oh shit! Flangebob McVaginata! You've got the munchies. If you don't find a Denny's or an open buffet somewhere, you're gonna starve to death. Conjure another apple. Do you ever get tired of that? Candace Marcos. An accomplice. I was gonna say, where'd you meet this criminal-looking cyberpunk lady at? Cooking level 3. Have you not even gained 1 level in magic? He's freaking inept. There's nothing like the smell of sweat in the morning, let me tell you, remarked Dirk Dreamer. You just ask Lilith Pleasant, burning those calories gets the old blood flowing and starts you off on a great day. Dirk, you better stay away from Lilith with all of your diseases. I don't know if you're her personal trainer or what. But that is supposed to be Hamilton's prom date. And we can't take her if she's gonna be dying. Hamilton's dreaming about marriage. I saw that. You are a very long way away from being married. At the very least, we are going to go to university first. He thinks this room is decorated. Leprosy? Hell, she could be a werewolf, for all we know. Well, tough shit, Hamilton. You're going to uni whether you like it or not. And you're gonna take those damn bunny slippers off before you go, too. That bed is amazing. Invite Dirk over. Oh crap, I forgot that Dirk was actually one of our friends. He was the guy we hung out with on the party we threw here. He was the only one who was sitting over here. That's right. I hope you don't die, Dirk. I also hope I don't have to kill you over Lilith. Or Angela, actually. He's safe then. What we'll do when it's time for Hamilton to move out, we'll sell everything that the family owns. So Mom and Dad live in destitute poverty. I hate taking care of all this crap. All of our daily needs, gotta piss and take a shower. This is why we need, one of the first upgrades I will actually spend a decent chunk of money on is a better shower. There's one shower that also sucks the poop out of your butt, so you don't even need a toilet. Don't ask me how it works, it's from the future. Brandy broke. Has Simfluenza. A nasty respiratory infection. That only the strongest symbiotics didn't actually merge together. Those two words didn't merge together the way I thought they would. Only the strongest antibiotics will work. Mom, you've got a carpool in an hour. Good luck with that. waffle stomps it down the drain. Don't give me that mental image. I much prefer the, like, picture of a cyborg hand inside there, just coming up and gently plucking them from between your buns. Like an automatic fruit harvester. No waffle stomping required. Oh, the discussions we have on my streams. I love you guys. So much it hurts. Hello, Blade Skull. So what are you trying to do? Play some computer games. Okay. So you've only got like 10 minutes, and it is your last day of school, so we really should make the most of it. Our grade is only B for some reason. She is never gonna get that upgrade. I'll have to force her to learn some logic before she would. Only B will never get into college now. Let me see, actually. It should be bumped up to an A. Let's go ahead and work hard on the last day. Because this is The Sims, and the last day can actually make a difference. If I'm not mistaken. Dad's back to practicing magic. He knows in his heart. Christopher Davies. I'm going to find you, Christopher. And I'm going to kill you, Christopher. Normally, if a Sims picture shows up here, you can click on them. And it will take you directly to them. Let me try something. Ooh, I like that music. Christopher Davies. Surely it wouldn't be in the register. Disabled tourist worlds, no. Global roles. Do we even have any tourists? It's tempting to turn tourists off, actually. Maximum number of tourists is 10. Let's take that down to 3. We don't need a whole bunch running around. It's not like we're gonna run into them very often. What I really want is to find a way to find Christopher Davies so that we can kill him. I don't think that's going to be it. Sim all. Okay. Focus on, where is he? Name first given. Begins with the following. I'm just gonna put the whole name in. What do you mean there's no Sims? With that. I keep wanting to add an H in there. There's no Sims with Christopher? Either? This is... Maybe he's a ghost. What if I just try Chris? We have Chris Lauder and Kristen Tyler. Well, no wonder he's unroutable, game. He doesn't exist. You're trying to route a dude who's imaginary. Yeah, I guess you're right, Novia. He has not been spawned. Which is kind of weird. I probably need to restart the game. Who knows? I honestly think restarting this every hour to hour and a half is a good idea. Just for your own sanity and performance reasons. Host a magician at a coffee house. Your sim has heard about great magicians performing in other towns. Wants to see if one of those could do a show at one of the venues downtown. Now, if I had anybody on my friends list who had a magician sim, I think I could invite them to actually come and perform, and it would send a copy of their sim. I might be wrong. Mom, you need to chat with your partner. Don't particularly care about anything else. In Dad's career, he needs some athletic. Grovel to the leader. There is no honor among thieves. It's true. So it's generally a good idea to be on your boss's good side, if your boss is a thief. Conspire with accomplices. And let's conspire with accomplices before we suck up to the big boss. Kurt Klein has strain 2 of the common cold. He was a kid. No, Dr. Slaxer! Why are you unroutable? Never mind. The game says we have fixed him. See, this is one of the main reasons why I don't want to move on to The Sims 4. Simply being able to jump around town and seeing what everyone else is doing. It's almost worth the performance problems. Dirk Dreamer has strain 2 of the Laugh Riot. Oh, Dirk, buddy. Oh, Dirk. Our good old pal Dirk. And he's in school with it. He should be kicked out of class. I don't know how we're supposed to focus with him sitting there constantly thinking he's a comedian. Also, we've boosted our grade to A, so let's go ahead and just talk to our friends. Except Dirk, who we have sent to the nurse, hopefully. This entire school is going to have to be burned down to the ground. And provided we don't crash again, this is the last day of school. For dear old Hamilton. I don't even know how to feel about this. I can't say it was a long, terrible journey because I'm pretty sure it was only 14 days. Lost a friend. What, your mom? You haven't talked to your mom in a while, and vampires are notoriously fickle. If you don't talk to them at least every other day, they shut you out of their life. A distant friend. Like, does Sims 4 even have a town? I know it's not an open world like this, but could you go to the school, or could you go to the bookstore? Could you go to the gym? Could you go to the movies, or is it all just centered on your house? Similar to, like, The Sims 1. Hamilton Butters would like to go over to Dirk Dreamers. Oh, no, you do not. You don't go to the infected kid's school, or to his house. Is GoldenEye lying? I'm gonna say, I don't think I would find it more fun, honestly. It sounds interesting, but damn, man. I love the open world so much. And at some point, I will get this game running even more smoothly than it does now. It's just gonna take time. I know I can do it. I have faith. Even if I have to open this town in the editor and then start deleting a bunch of stuff. You got me. The last time we ride the bus... How sad. You know what, Hamilton? Pay the bills. And... What do we need to do? Of course the school didn't take care of our hunger. Ooh, did you hear that? Once again, I'm streaming during a thunderstorm. Raid has a good point. What is the modding scene like? Because the modding scene for 3 is almost as good as Bethesda's modding scene. I think I need to change this music. It's already on medium. Well, low is too low. Let me see if let me see how many copyright claims I can get. We'll listen to another channel for a while, and then we will change it to another one after that. I can't help it. It's that time of year. I was gonna stream the other night too, and then we ended up having another lightning storm come through. Let's change this to... We're on Egyptian right now. I probably won't be able to stomach the French music for long, but let's try it. The Reptites and Chrono Trigger. I don't know if I'm going back to that one. Probably not. I've told you guys before. Streams are what they are. Whether or not, like, the only games I will make a concerted effort to get to the end of are ones you guys vote on. Whenever I am going to randomly be doing a poll. Anita Barbie has accidentitis. Don't let her work on anything most likely. Christopher Davies. I think I'm gonna save it. Save as 3. I think I'm gonna save it and restart. I want to see if Christopher Davies can be removed, because if he's unable to be spawned and it's still saying he's unpathable, then that is also causing issues behind the scenes. Croissants and baguettes. All I can think about now is Professor Layton. I just want to solve some puzzles right now with you guys. That's a game I'd never be able to play with you guys. Not because I think it would be too hard, but I don't want you douchebags yelling at me about the answers because it takes me an extra 5 minutes or something to solve them. Gonna tie up the pole? You could try. You could try to tie up the pole. That just means I get to cast the deciding vote. And I will always choose the game that is shorter and easier, more or less. Oh, I genuinely do ban spoiling people. It almost makes me feel bad, especially when they break out with that, I was just trying to help. I just wanted to be helpful. I just wanted to be a helpy helperton. I was trying to be nice, you monster, and you banned me. All my fifis are hurt because I wanted to help you. You slapped the hand that helps you away. How dare you? You feed on those tears. Mmm, delicious tears. I wonder if there's a Sims mod out there for drinking tears. Your sim can make people cry and then replenish their hunger. by licking their face. Don't worry, Amorn, I'm still with you. Most of my bans that I hand out are fast as well, and they are generally permanent. Unless I know you from another community or you've been active in my community, if I ban you, you're just a face that gets washed away with all of the other nameless ones. But if you've been around and I know you, you might be able to have some leeway. Ultimately, it all comes down to how much you entertain me. You're not all nameless faces. Some of you, I know your real names, and I've seen your faces. Pandemics. This isn't Revo's stream. Exactly. Slacks has permanent lifetime immunity from being banned. I won't ban him. Twitch might ban him. But I won't. Twitch has made more fan art for my channel than anyone else by far. Most people have done 2, maybe mostly 1 image of art that they've sent me. Slacks has probably over 100 pieces. I've got almost all of them saved in a folder too, that I occasionally go through to have a short chuckle. Be reminded of better days when I was funnier and cleverer, more on top of my game. Hello, Rilder. You have to admit, Grimmeth, that art that we sent you, and I'm gonna say we, and that was priceless. I'm trying to get Slacks to send me a piece of art right now, but he won't respond to me on Discord, so I guess I'll never know. Okay. If we're lucky, that Christopher Davies guy will be dead and gone. God, Ballast, don't say the numbers. I don't even look at that shit. It's anxiety-inducing. I don't want to know. Haven't you guys figured out yet? I have anxiety like Mitch Hedberg and some of my other favorite entertainers. I gotta grow my hair long and put it over my eyes when I stream so I can't even see the screen. Back to France, indeed. What I'm gonna do, if Christopher Davies is still popping up, I most likely may have to go a little bit crazy in order to solve that problem. But look how smoothly it's kind of running. I don't know if they make turtlenecks that fit my neck anymore. Just wait, Ballast, until I do Persona 4. And it takes me like 5 months of streaming. That'll be super fun. And I take it back. It is not running smoothly. It's not running smoother. Missy Henry has Laugh Riot. And Kurt Klein has advanced to Strain 3 of the llama packs. Holy crap, Kurt Klein is getting just hammered with diseases. Persona 4 is bad. You're bad. Ah, damn it! I wish I could. I guess I will. I've got to alt tab out, and look at that. Yes, I forgot about that picture. Really, guys, I thought it was going to be a much quicker game than that. The first time I went through it and beat it, it only took me like 80 hours. I don't know why it took me so long with you guys. I think because I was doing too much reading. Brendan Shore, whatever. And Dad is absolutely thrilled that the TV just exploded on itself. Wonderful. Chris Lauder wants Mom to come over and hang out. Is your wife at home, Chris? It's awfully late, you know. Why are you browsing the web on your phone, dingus? You have a top-of-the-line laptop. I wish I could play Persona 5. But to be fair, the longest game I'm going to be playing recently is going to be EverQuest. So I hope you guys like that. That's going to be something that I just start streaming and chill out on. I don't expect most of you to enjoy it or even to hang out. There's probably not going to be a whole lot of commentary throughout it. But that's going to be something that probably happens until Pantheon comes out, the next MMO I'm going to get involved in. At this point, I don't even know when I'm going to go back to recording YouTube stuff. I need to go back and finish more Tafferton, but man, it takes so long. It takes so long to get anywhere in that right now. EverQuest, yeah, EverQuest came out, and I want to say it came out in '98, possibly. 1999, is that when it came out? I want to say I quit around 2002. Yeah, so EverQuest is older than some of my viewers, I'm sure. And hey, Hamilton has fixed the TV. You want to prank the school. It's tempting. Play hopscotch with your mom. And what's this? Play hopscotch with, Angela? We're not playing hopscotch. You've got better things to do than play hopscotch? Let's see, it's 7 o'clock. What are our needs like? We need to stay up long enough so that we are rested when prom starts. In 2 days. Let's have you chat with research. You can research a disease? That's interesting. And he can only chat with Dirk. Well, it's not exactly what I was hoping for. At some point, I've got to find out, probably tomorrow, I've got to find out how to ask Angela to prom. Pantheon's going to be a monthly subscription. It's made for old school fogies like me who don't believe in free-to-play games because they always have very shady practices. Christopher Davies is still unroutable. Christopher Davies, huh? Just continue. Now, what I would like to find, and I don't think I can... God. Show empty houses, show households. Is there a Davies family out here? Because I'm gonna delete them. I'm gonna erase you from existence. I don't think there is, though. Gilmore... Nope. Well... If it's not a family, then what could it possibly be? Or where could they possibly be? Caliente... Lundis... Lauder... We're gonna find them. Crawford... This isn't the most exciting thing I know. But we need to find these bastards. Nuke them from orbit. There's the Klein family, the Hackett. The Hacksaw Jim Duggan family. Why don't I have a wrestling family now that I think about it? I should spend some time off screen at some point and make a bunch of wrestlers. The Jones family, keeping up with the Joneses. Could have swore we had Bunny Hug living in this house. Maybe not. The Hooker family. It's possible she moved out on her own. Kiki family. The Polly Shore family. I'd like to go visit them. Okay. I don't even have a Davies family in town. You know what? That probably means that his entire family is homeless. Yeah, the Hooker family still exists. They were one of the first families that I ever made and uploaded. They will always have a special place in my heart. Okay. I was hoping that we could find them. It would have made things a whole lot easier. Let me see. I feel like I've had to go through this far too often. What is Traveler again? Well, spawn the Weatherstone. I don't remember exactly what that does. Allowable Travelers. I think those are just people who show up. Perform travel actions. Prompt to save. University term length is 7. I think that means 7 days. If I'm not mistaken. Also, I didn't see who did that, but thank you. In chat, you know what I'm talking about, who you are. I will not get a fork slide. That's Revocane's deal. If you guys want to see a fork slide, get him to reinstall The Sims and actually stream from time to time. Even though I did see that he streamed a whole bunch today, which was pretty cool. Unfortunately, when I was sleeping and working. Let's see. It's probably bedtime. Or maybe go chop some chocolate bars before we pass out. What are you two doing? You've got a look in your eye. Don't come in here while he's peeing. Mom is making fun of poor old Hamilton. God, Dad, I'm almost a man. Why you gotta walk in here while I'm using the restroom? Oh God, Battle Brothers, what a shit game. I hate that game and I've never even played it. I've just watched Revo Kane play it. I hate that game. It looks more frustrating than fun. It doesn't look fun. Here, line your guys up and stab the other guys who line their guys up. What is fun about that? And the battles seem to take forever. Well, of course, Raid, it's just my opinion. If anybody says I'm making a fact-based statement, then get out. Everything I say is just my opinion. Skip Broke has the Laugh Riot. I have a feeling that is going to be something that goes around heavily at prom. That and spiking the punch. Dad, what did you just finish there? Eat the leftover grilled cheese, huh? I really want him to raise his athletic ability at some point. Can I make him? No. I'll say, can I make him jog? I could send him to a gym and have him work out. Looks like a reskinned Tactics Ogre or a less stylized Fire Emblem. I could see that. Just with a lot less depth. Like, does it even have a bunch of jobs that you can choose from? Are there clerics? Are there ways to heal? Or is it just, this guy is a pole arm, this guy has a bow, and this guy stabs things? Absolutely, Ghost. I'm just gonna say, Ray, just from what I've seen, even if you are interested in turn-based tactics, there's a lot more interesting games out there with more depth. I would say, hell, Disgaea has more depth. You just gotta be able to deal with the Animu. Mortimer Goth has Laugh Riot. That is going around town. We should probably... Well, we don't really have that much money. I was gonna say we should probably go to the hospital and see if we can get an influenza shot. Do homework. You definitely don't need to do homework. We might age up before we can even go to prom, which is going to be awkward. Okay, so eat the grilled cheeses, take your showers, and what exactly do I want him to do? Can we even afford this? Engineer a baby! Get inoculation by protection. By immune boosters. I'm gonna get an inoculation. I have no idea what that does, but we're gonna find out. Dad's been knocked up by a baby. Yeah, like right now I even have the gnomes set to be deleted, so that there's no gnomes teleporting all around town doing their gnomey business. Which is not a good thing. Gnomes are devious and processor intensive. Yeah, Carl, it does get pretty tedious. If you go for some of the more in-depth grinding and stuff, I can absolutely see that. Flange Bob has strain 3 of the Laugh Riot. So the Laugh Riot is just continuing to progress. I'm actually Kind of troubled that it's only been a day or two and it's already strain level 3. Sorry, Ballas. I'm trying to trim all the fat from the game so that it actually runs at a decent pace. Fuck me, right? Fuck me for wanting to actually get things done. I see how it is. Harry Strange, whoever he is. Strain 3 of the common cold. Consuela Lopez? When the hell's the last time we even saw her? Consuela Lopez. I feel like she was all the way back in the apartment that we were living in. In another town completely. Consuela Lopez. It appears that Hamilton Butters is feeling a little under the weather. Well, what great timing for that. It might be a good time to stay indoors and keep warm. Other Sims don't want the germs. This is why you don't go to the hospital. As soon as you do, visit a virologist. Let's go visit him. See if we can get diagnosed. I'm curious if they will specifically tell me what we've got. If we could only be so lucky. Oh my god. I didn't think that would cost so much. Okay. So, depending on what we actually get diagnosed with, we then have to pay for an inoculation. I forgot that there is no socialized medicine in the Sims world. It is all gonna be out of our own pocket, which is pretty tough when your parents don't go to work, really. They don't get promoted, and we were too busy focusing on school and ensuring that our house didn't flood from gorilla-sized turds to be able to get a part-time job. It is rude that it waits until the end of the action to say, oh yeah, this is how much we've wasted several hours of your day. Oh no, Hamilton is going bonkers for bananas. We've got strain 2 of the Laugh Riot. Strain 2 of the Laugh Riot. Let's have a look at these test results. Ah, you appear to be infected with strain 2 of the Laugh Riot. They say laughter is infectious, and this proves it. Of course, once the withdrawal sets in, that's when it stops being such a laugh riot. It should run its course in a couple of sim days. After that, you should be fine. You're showing symptoms of your infection. It looks like your body is doing a good job of fighting it. My suggestion is that you focus on these items to improve your resistance to it. We need to be cheered up. Tranquil feelings, meditation, and a decorative environment. Let's see. We are currently contagious. I would suggest avoiding the following activities if at all possible. Don't be around people. Don't stick your dick in things. Definitely don't fight. Don't even look or talk at people. We are at a stage in the disease where we can inoculate you for the low price of $1,000 and will protect you until strain 30 appears. Just book an appointment at the hospital soon. The hospital offers an immune booster for this particular disease, which will set you back $100. An immune booster. So, in order to use the immune booster, we would probably have to get it before we became infected. I'm not gonna lie, it's not giving me a whole lot of faith in that. I mean, we did know it was going around, so I probably could have taken precautions. The real question is, what can we sell? Because we're gonna have to sell some stuff in order to afford even more inoculations down the road. We need some. Some of these diseases could kill us. Maybe this is gonna be like a Rick and Morty episode where Everyone goes to prom and then gets Cronenberged. In fact, why aren't any of you modders? You should make a Cronenberg. The Laugh Riot. And what it would do is, if you got infected with the Cronenberg disease, it would fuck up your character model. Give you those long, spindly arms and a super fat head and messed up eyes and everything. You could be famous in the Sims world. Lilith Pleasant's nosy neighbors, who obviously have little to keep them occupied, recently noted the arrival of Dirk Dreamer at Lilith's front door. Okay. Oh, and I don't have $1,000. I didn't even notice. Well, fuck it. I'm curious to see what this does. Quit doing your homework. In fact, I'm gonna throw your homework away. Put it in your backpack.
Oh, dear.
Put the homework in your backpack. Now you gotta come home to get it. Let us... I don't know if I should come home and rest. I mean, we've got prom tomorrow. And we still need to ask Angela. Let's invite her out. Let's see what she says. Su Jin Kam has the Laugh Riot. And Mom is still hypnotically gazing and dazing Dad. It's wonderful. The Llama Sports Bar. We can't drink yet, folks. We're too young. Stop and change? No. Brotherhood of Fine Fellows. The Lucky Casino. I don't think we can go there and enjoy that either. Only the biggest stars can sell out a stadium. No, you know what? Let's just go to the park. And hey, she said yes. McGurks. McGurkles. Coach McGurk. Probably one of the best characters in TV history, I have to say. And holy crap, look how almost smooth this was. The pigeons don't abide by the rules of space and time, apparently. They exist outside of it. Heather Matson is also sick. Everybody is getting the Laugh Riot. I'm slightly disappointed that, like, there's no quarantine law or rules that go into effect. Light fireworks. If we can find fireworks to light, maybe we will. We got Darlene Dreamer, Dirk Dreamer. Everybody is out and about. Wait a second. CM Pie, the food merchant. For a second I thought she was working that booth since he was walking over to it. It's gonna be like, well, this is awkward. Strain 3 of the Laugh Riot. And see, we've only got Strain 2. Like, do I not get the option to ask somebody to prom? Oh, it's romantic. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. Well, that's gonna be awkward. Sorry, Angela. I just wanted to ask you to prom as a friend. Do you think that would work? I want to see what they do without me taking control. and dictating their every move. I bet the pigeons in New York have seen some crazy shit themselves, King. Listen to flirtatious jokes, so... I think she was flirting with us first. This is kind of why I want them to just do their own thing. If I take control, I'll totally screw it up. Hopefully they have a great date. Angela has a partner, what? Dating some guy named Dustin. Well... I mean... I don't know who this Dustin guy is. You know, maybe we can double date. My friend Dirk can take Lilith and I can take Angela. I don't think they're twin sisters, but... Make snow cone. They're gonna make a snow cone together, aw. Cinnamon Hooker has the laugh riot. I'm disappointed that we haven't ran into any of the Hooker family just yet. Definitely the right weather for snow cones. What is it, snowing or something? I didn't even look and see what season it is or anything. Even though we're not in our winter clothing, so... I don't really know. Come on, Sims. This is where it crashes, most likely. If it crashes, I'm going to EverQuest. I just want you guys to know. Excuse us, Killacris Kiki. There's only enough room for us to make one snow cone at a time, if you don't mind. Nina Caliente has llama pox. Angela Pleasant and Hamilton Butters are no longer friends. How did the date go bad? Everything was going so well until we made snow cones. Why don't you just spend the evening with yourself then? Well, that's great. I thought we were making snow cones together. Teenagers. We may end up going to prom alone. Did I piss into the snow cones? We might have. Uh-oh. Dad's been arrested again. Not so fast, Butters. I don't know where you're from or who you're married to, and it's certainly not that nice vampire that we've got working in the evidence room. But you're coming with me. Rest in peace, Dad. Also, just go home. You've already ruined everything, Hamilton. By you didn't make her snow cone for her, I guess. Those freaking sirens. Dad, no wonder I bet she left because of him. Let's just find a way to blame it on Dad. Go to jail, you freaking criminal. You bring shame to the family. That's right, you're not even smart enough to wear a mask. How disappointing. Slaxer has llama pox. And the ghost of Christopher Davies is still out there somewhere. Doing something. For some reason. Elevator music? Good job, France. A bad date. It was going so well until it wasn't. Maybe she had a sudden change of heart. She felt guilty for cheating. For being flirty with another person. Please never make that face when you game. Isn't this so peaceful? No one knows what Sims 3 freezes are anymore. We've all blocked them out. When a freeze happens, it is just instantly edited out of our memory. As if the game was playing at actual full speed. Kiss Angela. Well, I'm going to assume we can still get on the honor roll. Our grade is fine. We haven't graduated yet, but I'm sure we will. Damn it! I tried my hardest, Grimmeth. Apparently my hypnotic gaze doesn't work with a microphone. The entire Hooker family is coming down with the laugh riot. To using his mouse on the air. It's actually a little pad that pops out that's self-supported. That way, even if you don't have a mouse pad with the laptop, it's built in. This music makes me think an old-time movie is just Indian or something. One of those crappy movies from Saturday afternoon on 90s television that nobody would ever watch, except your grandparents. More laugh riot going around, llama pox, stage 4. That's wonderful. Listen to complaint. Don't be happy that you made your son quit playing games just so you could complain to him. It's not something you should be doing to your children, Sandy. He's got his own problems. He doesn't need your adult ones. Yeah, we're really good at games, Mom. Did you know that? In fact, sometimes when we're playing on our laptop, people on the internet even watch us. Hamilton doesn't understand it, but he's gonna tell his mom about it. And what do they do when they watch you? Oh, they make fun. Crack their own jokes. It's quite crazy, really. Pillow fighting, really? I guess you can pillow fight with your mom before you're too old. Before you grow out of it. You always did want to have a pillow fight with someone. Well, she's a vampire, Toll. Of course she's crazy. She's a vampire who willingly goes out into the sun. The easiest way to explain Let's Playing is just by comparing it to a talk radio show. I explained it to my dad that way. Yes, Dad, I talk to people while playing video games. It's basically like a radio program, except with pictures. And a lot more interactivity. Quick. Go to the bathroom, quit being distracted by your mom wanting to play games and grill you about your childhood. This is disappointing, what happened with Angela. Could send her a love letter. Let's send one of those. Just because I'm curious. If she could even respond. Hannah Hooker Barrios. So Hannah Hooker got married. Texting, chatting. We'll send her a secret admirer text and see what she has to say. Podcasts are a good analogy. If I said the word podcast to my father, he would wonder what the hell I was talking about. He'd think I was talking about some type of fishing. Podcasting? That like with a bobber? Is it like fly fishing or something? Is it something you new kids are doing? Oh, our social media skill. Someday we might understand how to game social media. No, don't do that homework. Can I throw it in the trash? Homework, go away. It's a damn shame that Hamilton is actually a good kid. Wants to do his freaking homework. Too busy to talk. Call in 1 hour. Hamilton will probably be asleep in 1 hour. But in order to pass some time, we're going to try and cook some mac and cheese. I don't want him to be a good kid exactly, Grimmeth.
Fancy.
I was hoping he would do stupid stuff occasionally. I know I didn't give him the absolute worst traits. Chris Lauder wants to talk? Sure. No, not like his deadbeat dad. But he didn't even have a rebellious phase. Like, normally teens have a rebellious streak where you can do rebellious things and get extra life score. He didn't even go through that. Yeah, see, Carl, my dad's the same way. He's got a flip phone that he got due to work, and he does not want to upgrade it. He doesn't care about a smartphone, doesn't want to know what a smartphone is. A flip phone, that's it. That's good enough technology. It fits in his pocket. To him, he's living in the age of Star Trek that he saw as a kid. Anything else above and beyond that is just extravagant. This music, man. Like, this music does not fit this family at all. Hamilton's ready to jump into the frying pan. But unfortunately, he still has to get up early enough to cook pancakes. In fact, we might actually have to buy the recipe for pancakes. I can't remember exactly. Did we make a meal without burning it? We're gonna call the entire household to a meal. This is the first meal that Hamilton has made on his path towards being an adult. And you sons of bitches are gonna come grab a bowl, sit down, and eat this delicious mac and cheese. See, I'm not even entirely sure what the dresser does. I think it changes people's clothing so that Sims are more unique, but I could be wrong. Are you guys just, like, fighting over here? I saw a negative moodlet. Strain 4 of the llama pox. The only reason I don't have a flip phone is because of two-factor authentication. After some of my accounts got hacked a couple years ago, I decided it was time. Jose Burb. 6 invalid parts. Makes it sound like they're cyborgs having body parts replaced. Okay, before we go to bed, she said call back in an hour. It's been a little bit over an hour. Do I have the ability to apologize? I can heckle her or greet rudely. Great. We can be a dick. I'll just have one of the adults put the leftovers away. It is a good idea. I'm shocked that somebody actually cleaned the stove without Hamilton having to.
You're blonde. Zeb, you're blonde.
No, Hamilton, she's not blonde. She's got red hair. I mean, I know I'm colorblind, but what's your excuse? I'm going to assume, actually, what that dresser is doing is tourists and homeless people who come into town. They get their clothing randomized. Dance together? Can you really dance to this music? Reminds me of Dark Cloud 2, actually.
Bednar, Shubi Giza. Shabel, Famagangza, Brazili Dean.
I'm going to assume he's not. In fact, I'm going to outright say he's not. I don't see it over here. Okay, let us get some extreme sleep. And while he sleeps, I'm going to go take a quick bio break of my own. These two can boogie the night away. They're absolutely thrilled that their one child is about ready to graduate and hopefully leave the house soon. They can hardly contain themselves.
Chip, chip. Lorba.
Oh.
Okay. Say hello to the air conditioner. It's running in the background for a little bit. Quit trying to do your homework. Oh my god, a lot of reports. Of course, everybody getting sick. Sandy Butters is feeling sick. Oh no. A whole bunch of other people. Let's take care of our basic stuff first, because we have one goal today, and that is to get a hold of Angela and ask her to the prom. One way or another. Maybe we'll have to go to her house or something like that. Train cameo, no. The nearest train from me is 14 miles away, the nearest train tracks, roughly. That would have to be one hell of a loud train. Also, I knew somebody was going to interpret it like that, Grimmeth. That's why I had to add, like, even if we have to go to her house or something. Not like that. There's no chloroform. There's no roofies in this game. There's no chloroform. Go to the fall festival. No. Get a flu shot. No, we could go get a flu shot. It'd have to be like a nuclear bomb for me to hear that derail. If I'm not mistaken. I think calling her this early probably be bad. Drug mods do exist. I've got a mod that allows the Sims to actually get drunk. Like, they don't just get buzzed from juice. They will actually get drunk and, I want to say they'll have a chance to do something extreme. Like something outside of what their character would normally do. So if we can get our asses to university, we could get drunk all the time. Oh no! The vendor, CM Pie, has contracted strain 2 of the Laugh Riot. Not the vendor in the park. What a great guy. It does make sense, though. If you work retail and with the public, you get everything that goes through. Let us go ahead and ask to prom. Apparently we're gonna go see her. Okay. We're just gonna straight up walk up to her and ask. She's probably gonna say no. Probably gonna say no because, you know, she does have a boyfriend. Tastes like fridge, yes. You are correct, Bull. If only we could afford one of those futuristic fridges. Laugh Riot, Laugh Riot. And Flange Bob is unusually hungry at the moment. So where the heck is she? Wait, is that your phone going off? It's gotta be. The Fall Festival has made its way to town, setting up just in time to get everyone in the mood for Spooky Day. Don your best costume and come celebrate with us, won't you? Try your luck. The pie-eating contest and apple bobbing tank await. If competition doesn't strike your fancy, grab a City Slickers portion and watch from the sidelines. A trip through the haunted house may just leave you a changed sim. Literally. Cap it all off with a stroll through the pumpkin patch to pick yourself out a carven pumpkin fresh from the farm. Well, I don't know if we're going to be going to Fall Day or not. Not all Sims feel that way, King. Okay. If I can find my phone, I will answer it. Apparently I waited too long. Must not have been that important, or they would have left me a text message or something, right? Don't leave me a voicemail, because I'm not checking that shit. You can send me a text message. Wait a second. Where are you going? Where are you running? Who is this? Carlos Lopez. Kate Bunnyhug has the Laugh Riot. Hamilton almost gets flattened by a taxi. What the hell is going on? She was right over there. I will say, look how smooth this is. What the heck is going on? Maybe we decided that we would meet here on the corner, under the rain, in order to discuss our secret dealings. I'm right there with you, Carl. I don't use voicemail at all. I don't have time to listen to all that jazz. Have to press buttons and numbers in order to decide, you know, which one you want to hear, which one you want to save. I'm going to try to redo this one. You should be getting some fitness from this, with all the running around you've been doing. Not to mention you're sick. It's 74 degrees out in the rain, which I guess isn't that bad. Why didn't you just ask her the first time you were down here, dick butt? Did you really think she was gonna meet you all the way down there on the corner? So, Angela, you wanna leave that nerdlington behind? Go to prom with me instead? Oh no, she doesn't want to go with us. Hamilton's gonna have to go to prom alone. And the only reason he's even gonna go at all now is, to get his happiness points. Should have known, but we just didn't have time to work on it. It is fitting. Wait a second, a cop? You're not, have you seen my dad? I've been looking for him. Doesn't want to be involved with too good of a kid. Well, it's a good thing because she has llama pox. So we would have been infected anyways. It's a good thing we dodged that bullet, guys. It actually could have been a whole lot worse. I mean, just think about it. She would have said yes, we would have went to prom, we would have ended up probably kissing at least, right? I mean, you gotta do that if you go to prom. Minimum. And who the hell knows what llama pox are capable of? They give llama shingles whenever you become a senior citizen. That was really close. That lightning strike made me jump. Why is she fucking llamas? I don't know. These aren't questions that I personally ask. I don't want the answer to them. Hairy boils all over your body. Is the hair at least soft? Does the hair make you cuddly at all? Boils and pus be damned? Well, what time is it? It's only 11:30 in the afternoon. We've got basically the whole day available to us still. And I knew you were going to attempt to do your freaking homework. What can I entertain you with? You still want to kiss Angela, which may or may not be in the cards tonight. Could start writing, write some books, write some comics or something. Research disease. Download the inoculation report. Okay. Still don't exactly know what that does. Let's try to research a disease. I'm curious. Most of these diseases I don't care about anymore. But there are a few that if I see them pop up, we may just become shut-ins. Laugh Riot is on strain 6? Oh my goodness. Apparently we can't research diseases. Or that was researching a disease, just seeing what they're at. Download the inoculation report. The Laugh Riot virus was designed by the military as a crowd control system. Unfortunately, the depressive side effects resulted in most test cases actually attacking the scientists. Enjoy the euphoria while it lasts. You may not be laughing long. It's not good. Symptoms have not a whole lot of horrible things about them. Spontaneous confetti is an interesting symptom. Immunity boosters, being cheered up, all that good stuff. Known inflammatories. Don't be burned, don't be lonely, don't be a troublemaker, and don't have stress. Okay. I mean, we could go get an inoculation shot. Influenza. What do you want, Mom? Mom has a request. You know it's my big day. I know, son, but I need you to do your homework. No, you don't, Mom. I'm incredibly disappointed I can't throw that away. Just gonna lay it down right out there. We could... Where is it? We're gonna work on the stove and hope that I don't get burned. You son of a bitch. Or we work on the sink. Upgrade to self-cleaning. Start a trash fire. It's not my job either. You'll have to talk to somebody else about that. Oh no, Dad is sick now. There would be a certain amount of joy, but yet also sadness in my heart if both of them have something bad happen to them because of these viruses. Dad wants to check the weather, as all dads are wont to do. He needs to know what it's going to do, not just tomorrow. Not just tomorrow night, but for every hour in between. And she wants to woohoo with Zach. I think I will make that happen for them. Before Hamilton moves out, we will make sure that they are going to have a baby. Christopher Davies. You fiend. Also, I'm curious why she chose to sit all the way back there to watch TV. I know you've got vampire eyes. But now you're just showing off. If I'm being honest. He got a raise of $2 an hour. I don't know. I don't think that's it. If she only likes uncomfortable chairs, then there's more wrong with her than I thought. Wait a second. Oh, let me guess. It's probably Chris. Mr. Laurel calling or whatever. Mr. Lauder. No? For once, she says no? Maybe she knows... Wait, something about Mr. Lauder and... some leaf? Okay. Crap. I forgot that I sold the dresser, so I can't change my clothes. Just change appearance. Let's check that out real quick. I don't think that's going to do what I want it to do. I think change appearance is just for hair and facial features, maybe. Also, it's freezing in here now. Yeah, just hair and makeup. Well, we're not putting any makeup or hair gel in for prom. I'm sorry. I am curious, though. Do I need to get there early? What do we got? Go to prom. Starts at 6 o'clock. Well... we're gonna try to pull a prank and flood the school. We've got 2 hours to pull it off, which probably isn't enough time. And also, Mom, you need to quit watching TV and... Never mind, I thought that there were bills to be paid. Hamilton is spooked. -50 mood? So I've got a total of -60 mood. That is not good. We were doing so well inside. Dr. Slacks, you've got strain 2 of the left right. You are behind. Shh, King, shh. No spoilers. Hamilton has begun opening the water main valve in the basement. Here's to hoping the janitor isn't still on duty. He shouldn't be. I don't know where the prom is going to take place in this building. I mean, I don't see any dancing areas. Maybe we'll dance back here out in the field. Or out in the graveyard. I do have a bad feeling about this. We are probably going to fail. We're taking after our dear old dad, though. We're starting off with minor, petty vandalism. Hamilton has gotten away with flooding the school. You better make sure no one finds out he did it. Congratulations, Hamilton. Successful prank. Plus 15 mood. It sets it off a little bit. Let's go to the prom. We're going to the flooded prom. Wait a second. Just as we're getting ready to walk in the front door, Angela shows up. Perfect timing, and I love how nobody is dressed for prom. Probably can't even interact with her, actually. Fancy C. Oh, that's Lilith. My bad. I'm curious, did I even ask the right one? I didn't check the hover over, but Lilith was wearing exactly what Angela was. Okay, there's Angela. What can we do? Try to flirt? Can we interrupt you before you go inside? Is that possible? What's up, a thing? Welcome to the stream. And no, I didn't think we could. Okay. Off to prom we go then. It was worth a try. Dustin broke. So that is who she's dating. The other guy who was at our party who wanted to watch TV the whole time instead. Whoa! Christopher Davies has finally shown up. Where is he? I should have known. You were the proprietor. Okay.
Ah! Rude! Tifalur!
I'm gonna just try resetting him. Completely reset him before I hit the total annihilation button. I'm telling you right now, Davies. If your name pops back up on my radar... it may be the last time anyone hears from you. Do I gotta alt-tab out? I do gotta alt-tab out. I'm gonna have to alt-tab out. Just gotta alt-tab out so I can see that. Hamilton's prom picture is awesome. With the flooded water in the background rampaging down the stairs as he wears his Indiana Jones costume, it almost looks like the entire setup was meant to be. And that was either Angela or Lilith that left. I love it. Pet my soft llama balls. You would. I would. Everyone would. But let's be real. The decorations are incredible. Hamilton feels like he is actually under the sea. And despite no one will ever know, it's primarily because of him. Primarily. The cardboard cutouts are nice and everything. The fake fishes hanging from the rafters. They're not half bad. But the 12 feet of water that everyone has to swim through. That's the real crowd pleaser of the prom tonight. And Hamilton spotted a wardrobe malfunction. What type of prom is this? Hamilton's tearing up the dance floor. If only I could, like, interact still with someone. Like, this is probably the part of The Sims that I hate the most. The fact that so much of it does take place behind closed walls. That you have pretty much no control over. I was hoping when they announced The Sims 4 that they would be pushing it even further. And that when you went to school and when you went to work, the buildings were open and you could actually participate in things. But I guess regression is the name of the game, of course. Hamilton boogied to the stage to accept his crown and suggested to everyone that the school needed a prank. The chaperones were not too happy with him. Well, the school already got pranked, so how about that? We really should have set up some secret cameras around and about. Prom King! I don't know how we managed it. We weren't really friends with anyone. Maybe the game felt sorry for us. We're afraid from the infection. And we're desolate. How are we desolate at prom? How does that happen? We're Prom King, we're the winner, but I still feel dead and empty on the inside. There's just nothing there. This disease is absolute garbage. I have to say. Oh, because we went alone, I guess that makes sense. We saw all of those other happy couples. I can see that. It's unfortunate, you know, maybe we can find Derek and Angela out here. And then we can end the night with a fist fight with Derek. The school dance has ended. Make sure you get home before curfew. Curfew is in 1 hour. Even though I guess that dream will have to wait. This isn't Back to the Future. We're not going to go punch Biff Tannen in the mouth. Yeah, but piranhas don't eat people, Toll. I guess we'd have to starve them for like a week or two. Maybe. Who's hosting the after party? Oh no, this is a Christian town. There's no after parties. Christopher Davies, you son of a bitch. Okay, next time I get a chance to see you, I'm going to annihilate you. That was your one freebie also. We age up tomorrow. Almost seduce your mom. There will be no skinny dipping with mom. Or seducing mom. Chris Louder has caught the laugh right. I wonder where he got that from. Mom. She is still sitting here zoned out on the tube. You're just zonked out, aren't you? It's got to be a mixture of the music and the tube. It's put her into a trance. Strain 5 of the llama pox. Look at that social meter explode. It's more like it. If you have no one else to talk to, Hamilton, you'll always have your immortal mother. Until one of the hunters come and put a stake through her heart, that is. Okay, let's take care of some basic stuff. We need tomorrow. You know, I thought that... No, it doesn't even matter. I'm half tempted to just skip school tomorrow. For some reason, I thought we would be aging up today, like after prom. I still have one more day to go. This is horrible. The real question is, can I call school? Can I not go to school and still keep my grade? So it's time to change it. I need my next set of copyright infringements. Let's see. We'll do one last location, which is Chinese. Really? What broke? Turbo turds, one more time. You know what? Just go to bed. I forgot for a second that we made it so we don't have to clean it. We didn't actually enlarge the drain pipe at all. To accept the elephant logs that we squeeze out. Llama pox, common cold, laugh riot. I'm perfectly fine with seeing those strains. I really just want to know when the big game changer actually gets released. You know it's out there lurking in a bug, on a bird, maybe in some food cart, just waiting to be unleashed into this horribly quaint and quiet town. Yeah, we know Zach is sick. Dustin has llama pox. That's what that bastard gets. We would have got that llama pox too. And we somehow managed to avoid it. Negative 100 mood from fear. Wow. I really do think we should put off going to school today. Repair phone. Why did you break it, you jerk? You know, if we can just survive this infection, I think we'll be fine for a while from it. What we probably need to do is just spend all day at home here and figure out what our next plan is. Most likely we're going to have to go and get a job and work that for a while until we can go to college. I want to go to university simply because we get to meet a whole lot of cool people there. Get to pick up some really nice skills. Hello, Kisk. Welcome to the stream. It's Hamilton's birthday today. Stop being friends with Sandy. Oh, is it skip school, huh? Not worth it. On the last day, like I said, I think I'm half tempted to skip school, but I don't know. Yeah, Hamilton got out of bed on the wrong side today. That's the rebellious stuff I was waiting for. The only problem with the rebellious stuff is I think once you actually, like, assign it a spot, you can't get rid of it until you complete it or they get over it. Just go take a shower. You can socialize at school. See you later, King. Thanks for joining in. Hope to see you next time, whenever that is. I try to have a somewhat of a schedule, but it's rough at most. What are you crying for? Oh, my little boy, he's growing up. He's growing up so quick. Soon he'll get to spend his first day in the county jail, too. See you later, Angelin. I am probably going to be jumping over to EverQuest soon. I need to get a hold of some people and see what time they want to start tonight. This is not the station I had it on, Dad. Excuse you. You know, I bet the Simfluenza is probably the worst one out of all of these. Oh my god! What happened to Dad? He had fire coming out of his nose. What is going on? He's freezing. He had fire coming out of his nose. I'm curious what disease you've got now. Yeah, EverQuest is still going. Project 1999 is where I'm currently playing. Pretty damn faithful recreation of old school EverQuest. This is the Chinese channel. The librarian paddling an old wooden desk through the halls of the lower floor just to make it to the bathroom. The day that the pipes burst will forever live in infamy. Hope our sim can keep it a secret. Come on. Oh, I bet you that's what he's got. Everything he's touching is breaking. I bet you he has accident-itis.